In this video, I'm going to show you how to play Growing Up by the Linda Lindas. If you like the video, please like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment, let me know if there's another song or artist you'd like to see me cover. Also, check out the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you'll get a PDF and a Guitar Pro file to play along with for this song and many, many more. Grab a guitar, let's play. Alright, jumping straight in, I'm going to go over both guitar parts in each section. We're going to start off with the first verse, which is just going to start off with some downstroke eighth notes. So I'm just playing a 5 chord here, so I've got my first and third finger, or first and fourth finger, one string apart and 2 frets apart. So if I'm playing an F here on the first fret, I've got my third or fourth finger down here on the 5th string, 3rd fret. So we're going to do a measure of F on the first fret. Then we're going to slide up to the 6th fret for B flat, down to the 3rd fret for G, and then up to the 8th fret for C. Another way you can play that might be easier, all bar chords again, or 5 chords, we're going to start on the F with the 1st fret, then drop a string straight down to the 5th string 1st fret, and then you can do the G, 6th string 3rd fret, and then the C, drop a string straight down, 5th string 3rd fret. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's how the singer plays that, just because it's all in one position. So we're going to go through that pattern 2 times, but the second time through, we're going to accent the C. So it'll start off with F to B flat, to G, to C. This will repeat. F, B flat, G. And then when we get to the C, both guitars are going to kick in the distortion, and they're going to go. So, next we're going to look at that interlude part directly after the first verse. You've got one guitar playing octaves. And you can play that back and forth or down picking. So it's going to start on the 5th string, 8th fret, and then you're going to have your 3rd or 4th finger over here on the 3rd string, 10th fret. That's going to go down to 7 and 9, back up to 8 and 10, and then up to 10 and 12, before landing back on 8 to 10 again. So it's going to go. So that whole little interlude part will sound like this, and it's going to run 2 times. Repeat. Now let's take a look at the chords for that part. The chords are going to start on F, go up to A, to B flat, down to G, to C, and then F. And it's going to do that pattern 2 times. It's going to have the same accents as that other part does. So I'll do it real slow. It's going to go from F to A, B flat, G, C, back down to F. Repeats. Let's take a look at the second verse. This is going to be played the same for both guitars. So we're going to have 2 repetitions of F to G, A, and B flat. That'll go 2 times, and then it'll go F, G, B flat, and then C. And these can be all down picking palm muting. So you're just taking that edge of your palm here and placing it just before the bridge. So it's going to start off with F, then G, then A, B flat. That's going to repeat F, B flat, C. From there we go to the first chorus. The first chorus is going to have up and down strumming, and it's going to have the F for one measure, B flat for one measure, G for one measure, and then C for one measure. That's going to repeat F, B flat, G, and then when it gets to C, it's going to have a different rhythm. It's going to go. So. So I'll play that guitar part all the way through, starting with F to F to B flat, then G, then C, F, B flat, G. Now the accent's on this C. I did that one all downstroking, but you can up and down as well. Now while that's happening, there's another guitar that's going to be playing some accent notes and some higher little melodies. So let's take a look at that part. It's going to start off with your first finger on the first string 5th fret and your second finger on the second string 6th fret. Just playing those two notes. Next, you're going to drop your third finger down on the first string 6th fret. Then back to that first position where you have your first finger on the 5th fret. And then you're going to slide your second finger up to the 8th fret and drop your third finger on the first string, 8th fret. So. It's going to repeat. So when it gets to the end of that progression, you're going to do the same rhythm as the other guitar. Next, we've got that little interlude again that we first saw after the first verse. The octave parts are going to start on the 8th fret, then drop down to the 7th fret, 8th fret, and then back up to the 10th fret before finally coming to rest back down on the 8th fret. So it'll sound like this. And it's only going to do that one time. The second guitar, the rhythm guitar, is also going to be doing those chords like it was the first time, so it's going to go F to A, and then B flat to G, a measure of C and a measure of F. So that little part all together. Next, we've got the third verse. Both guitars are playing the same part in this, so we'll just do the one part. It's going to be 8th notes, palm muted, downstroking, going from F to G to A to B flat. It's going to repeat. F, G, A, B flat. Now we're going to have that new progression. F, G, B flat, C, F, G, B flat, and then C. And the C is just going to hold out with a single strum. Once we get into the second chorus, we're going to start the same, but it's going to end a little bit differently. So we're starting off with that F to B flat to G to C, back to F, B flat, back down to G, and then to C again. And then from there, it's going to have that chord pattern that sounds like the interlude. and then it's going to do another measure of C, and then a measure of F. So altogether that rhythm part will sound like this. Also in the second chorus, we've got that higher chord melody part. That's going to repeat. And now it's going to come in with the accents. And then it's going to go straight to the same thing the first guitar is playing. So it's like... So it's a climb from F to A to B flat to C, and then back down to F. So F, A, B flat, C, and now back to F. Next we get into the bridge. Both guitars are going to be playing the same chords, but with different sort of accents. So it's going to start off with B flat, then down to G, to F, 2 measures. And it's going to repeat that pattern 3 times. Last time. And on this 4th time through, it's going to do accent. So it's going to go B flat, G to F, and then it's going to build on that F. So it's going to go... Now taking a look at the second guitar, a similar thing, all the same chords, but it's only going to be doing the accents. So it's going to go from B flat to G to F 3 times, but just playing on 1 and 4. And now on this 4th time through, it's going to do the same thing as the other part, the accents, on B flat and G, and then the build on F. Finally, we get to the last chorus. Chord progressions are going to be the same as the previous choruses, but we're going to start off with just some whole note strums before having an accent on the C chord into the regular pattern. So we'll start off with an F, then B flat, G, then C, and then it'll do a little accent. F, B flat, G, accented C, repeat. No accents on the C this time. And then we're going to hold on C. That'll slow down and then resolve to F. The second guitar part is going to start the same. It's going to have those full note strums. F, B flat, G, C. And now it's going to go into those higher chords. With the accent. And then ending on F. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Maybe there's a song or artist you'd like to see me cover. And check out the Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you'll get a Guitar Pro file and a PDF for this song and many, many more. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video.